Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, let me know what I can do to change it, make it better. So today's quick tips, I'm going to show you guys how to remove sound deadener from these old Fox body floor pans. This car sat for 20 years, and those of you guys restoring these old Fox bodies know that you're going to get rodents in the car, and they're going to, they're going to leave mouse turds and pee in the car and all this other stuff. If you get lucky, it'll be sealed up and you won't have much of a problem. But this car didn't have a hatch on it, so I'm not going to take the chance. I pulled all the interiors, 100% gutted. Normally when it sets like this, I always take all the old Ford sound deadener out. I re-epoxy prime it, I put new sound deadener in it, and I paint over top of the new sound deadener. So I'm going to walk around to the passenger side. I got that side done. So the method I use, I know there's several methods. A lot of people use dry ice. However, I ain't got dry ice money to be wasting. Dry ice gets expensive. You can burn your hands and stuff like that. So my method, I use a butane torch. I'll heat up the old sound deadener and a putty knife and scrape it off. And you're going to get some black residue at that point. You can just take a rag with lacquer thinner on it, and most of the time it just wipes right off. So I'm going to show you the passenger side floor real quick. All right, so here's the passenger side. Look how nice that looks, guys. Look at this old crappy Ford sound deadener over there. Just looks like crap. This looks so much better. So when I get to this point, I'll sand it down, re-epoxy prime it, I'll put new sound deadener down, and then I'll paint over top of that, just like the factory does. Now, when you get to this point, if you've got any dents in your floor pans, it's a good time to knock the dents out. I already took a couple out of this floor from people either jacking it up or putting stuff on a jack stands or just hitting stuff in the road. When you get it down, you can see all the nice factory spot welds. There's no rust in this car in the floors. There was a spot on the passenger side. I'll show you guys that. So there's the back. I got all the crappy sound deadener off of that. No rust back there. The rear floor, we got a little light surface rust right there. We're going to sand that down with 80 grit, put some etch primer on it, and epoxy prime the floors. So also I got the wing installed today. This hatch is off a 92 GT. They are a little bit different. I had to drill the holes for the center mounts for the 93 Cobra wing. And then you'll have to, right here, you got to weld those up. There's one there, and there's one right there I got to weld up. Also on the bottom, I don't know if we can open it up, right here, I had to take a hole saw and cut these for the bolts there as well, and right there. So that's the little bit of difference between a GT and a Cobra hatch. Now the rust I had in the floor I told you guys about was right here. So whoever put subframes in this car, underneath right here, this is where your torque box welds into the floor. Now there was a bracket that was about, I guess, right here on the floor pan. It went in between the torque box and the floor, and they blew a hole right here when they welded it in, and they didn't seam seal it in. I'm surprised they didn't catch a car on fire. So I had to replace, I sectioned it in across the top down through here. I come up over about right here and I ran it down, and then I just did a butt weld. You see right here, I got to go back over. There's a couple pinholes I got to weld back up. There's one here. I think there's one more right over here. So I'm gonna do all that tomorrow. I got to go over that and make sure there's no holes. I feel I know there's a couple in the trunk I got to finish welding in, but I ran out of gas. I went and got gas yesterday. So this is how I'll just say it. Shitty of a job Ford did on this car putting the sound deadener in. I mean, it looks like ass. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my tools, I'm going to heat this up and show you guys how to do this real quick. All right, so here we go. I got my little map gas. I'm going to heat it up with that right there. And then take my putty knife, scrape the old stuff off. Now, if you notice, see how it's turning black? That's when you've got it hot enough. So I'm just going to do a small section right here, guys, to show you how I do it. And then if you want to do it this way, well, like I said, you got to be careful. Keep a fire extinguisher handy. This doesn't get the floor pan hot at all. Actually, all you're heating up is the old sound deadener. Got that all nice and black. Put that over there. Just watch how easy this comes off. Now if you got a spot like this where you missed, sometimes it gets a little bit difficult. You can hit it with some more heat if you want. Now I know you guys are seeing this black nastiness. All that basically is just the adhesive off the old sound deadener. So once you get it like this, get it down, knock it all out. Get some lacquer thinner. All right, so like I said, get some paint thinner. I heated it up a little bit more off camera. Because you don't want to get it too hot. I said, there you go. Now I still got some right here I got to clean up, but I just showing you how easy it is to get all that off of there. I know you guys doing these cars want to get all this old nasty peat-on seam sealer out. So that's basically the easiest way to do it, the cheapest way to do it. Like I said, you can do it with dry ice, but that stuff gets expensive. So if you got any more questions, thanks for watching the videos. That's all I got for today. Quick tip on how to take sound deadener off. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe. If you got any questions, foxjunk73@gmail.com. I'll try to keep posting every day. Tomorrow, I've got to plug up those spot welds I showed you I missed. Some in the trunk area because I got some welding gas now. I can finish those. I'm going to prime the floor and try to get some of the new sound deadener down. Once I get to that, I'll show you guys that. So thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.